It's not over when you get a CRA Notice of Assessment. What you need to know. CRA Notice of Assessment. Just because you receive a CRA Notice of Assessment, this doesn't mean that the CRA is done looking at your tax return forever. Your assessment will be sent to you after the CRA's Eagle Eye computers, initially screens and reviews your documents. This is an initial review. Once the screening is done, you will receive your Notice of Assessment. However, the CRA can go back 3 years and review returns. In fact, if there is a suspicion of fraud, the CRA can extend the deadline and look back even further. In actuality, the CRA's Eagle Eye computers scan all returns prior to the 3 years and compares them with all your returns for the past 3. For example, in 2017, Eagle Eye will scan your 2014 return and compare them with your 2015 and 2016 tax year. It will examine for losses in business income, rental income, and any deductions to your Line 150 income. Line 150 income is your total declared income from all sources. It's important that you keep your CRA Notice of Assessments as well as any other applicable tax documents. These will be needed if the CRA decides to reassess your return or audit your taxes. Please remember, it is extremely important to keep all your source documents. They should all be scanned and stored digitally. If you disagree with your CRA Notice of Assessment, if you disagree with the Notice of Assessment CRA provides, you can contact the agency to discuss your issue. We suggest you contact your accountant instead. If you are not happy with your accountant, it is strongly encouraged that you speak with professionals. We suggest that you look for a competent accountant that has experience in tax appeals. Once you find the accountant you are comfortable with, you should authorize he/she to be your authorized representative. Your accountant will review your file with you and the CRA and will prepare a plan on how to deal with your case. Your file can sometimes be dealt with by writing a letter to the CRA, contacting them, or perhaps the CRA has made an error. Yes, the CRA does make mistakes. In my years of experience, there have been many errors initiated from the CRA. However, depending on the case at hand, the accountant might find that the next step would be to file a formal objection. A Notice of Objection must be filed within 90 days of the date of your Notice of Assessment. When you file an objection, your accountant will explain why you disagree with the assessment, and you must provide proof in the form of documents that state your case. Accountants should also apply case law that meets the same conditions as your matter. Filing a Notice of Objection should not be abused, as it may be used as a form for delaying collections. We and the CRA frown upon this, and we do take all of our Notice of Objections extremely serious. If the CRA agrees with your objection, it will adjust your return and send you a revised notice. If it does not agree with your objection, it will send you written notice that confirms the original Notice of Assessment CRA sent out. If you intend to file a Notice of Objection, it's recommended that you speak with a professional first. The process can be quite complicated, and the CRA tends to be quite difficult to understand and to deal with. Contact us if you are considering filing a Notice of Objection. We can help guide you through the process.